and welcome back to another video. So this time I'm going to be doing another one of one of my PD fanfic reviews. Yeah, so this next one, so it's not technically my second one like the first one was, but this one, it is kind of like the first one, but different. So, it's just another story, like little slice of life stuff, and just another day in the office for the PD crew. Am I right? Right. Well, anyways, so I thought I'd mention how I came up with this idea. So the name of this fic is called PD Mouse Phobia, or Mice Phobia, I mean. And how I thought of this idea was, I was thinking about one of the My Little Pony, shorts that came out, I guess before season 9, was about to air. Like, if you guys remember the short where Twilight, was afraid of ladybugs. Somehow I was thinking about the short. I'm like, hey, what if someone made a PD fic about that? I'm like, I'll do it. So now here we are. And just like the first one, it's written to be like a script. Yep. And yes. Okay, so why don't I get on reading? Okay, so the first sentence reads, one day at Planet Dolan HQ, Melissa was busy at work when there was a knock on her office door. And then Melissa says, come in. Then, Dolan entered the room looking a little nervous. And then Dolan says, hey, Melissa, can I talk to you about something? And Melissa says, sure, what is it? Then Dolan is like, I'm having a little issue with something. And then Melissa says, what is it? Then Dolan says, today Hellbent's daughter brought something. And, if you guys didn't already know, I gave Hellbent a child. Just like, if you read my first one, you probably would have known by now. But if you don't, I think you might want to go watch that one. I mean, I'll probably explain it in the future, why I did this. Because I do have planned for something, but I don't really know, but I don't want to make it yet. I don't really have time, but I don't really want to make it yet. So, yeah, okay, and they brought something. Then Melissa is like, what? What was it? Something to prank somebody with? And Ramona caught her red-handed? Then Dolan says, no, actually she, okay, and now we cut to a little flashback that says earlier today, and then it says, and now in the flashback it starts like this. Hella entered the building with a small cage. A small cage and tiny mice inside it. She walked up to the front desk where Ramona was at. And then, so we have Ramona who's sitting at the desk and saying, Planet Dolan, please hold. And then Hella says, hey, demon sister, is daddy in? And then Ramona sighs and says, let me check, but first I have to ask, what's in that cage? Hella, and then she places the cage on the desk, and Hella says, oh, I volunteer to watch over my classroom's pet mice while my teacher is away on her honeymoon. And Ramona says, right, and you weren't thinking of using these as a prank, right? Then Hella says, no, what? No, I wasn't. Then Ramona says, good. Well, good, because ever since Dolan gave me this job, he wanted me to examine you in case you cause any mayhem. And then Hella is like, well, this time I have no ideas. I got no ideas. So, and then Dolan comes in, just then Dolan came up to the desk. Then he says, hey, Ramona, have we got any new scripts turned in? And then he just Just then, he noticed the mice in the cage. His eyes widened, and he screamed and ran all over the building. Then he ran into a wall, making a hole. Tola poked her head from the hole, while Ramona and Hella just stood there. Wow. Okay, next in the flashback, later, Hella was in her dad's office on all fours looking for them on the ground and under desk. She had let the mice out of their cage and were running around the room. And then Hella says, "Hey, Dad, if you see any of the mice, could you let me know?" I'm like, then Hellbent says, "Sure, sweetie." Okay, then Dolan enters the room, okay? And then Dolan says, "Hey, Hellbent, do you have those lines recorded for our next video?" Then Hellbent says, "Sure, sending it right now." And then we got a little sentence that says, while Hellbent was typing, a mice came crawling on the desk. Dolan looked down and saw it and got freaked out. He then screamed, running into things. Sorry, can't talk. God, can't talk. Okay, running into things and broke the door down, while Hellbent just sat there confused until he saw the mice on his desk. And then Hellbent says, "Oh, honey, I found one of your mice." Oh my god. Okay, and then we cut to next we cut to Dolan, who's going into the artist room. Okay, it says Dolan went into the artist room holding a tennis racket and looking freaked out. Spincess noticed him, and then Spincess says, "Hey, Tolop told me you ran into a wall screaming, and I can see she wasn't kidding. Why are you so freaked out?" And then Dolan says, "Because everywhere I go, I see nothing but." Just then, he saw another mouse on one of the chairs. He then screamed, moving the tennis racket and destroying a tablet. Then he ran out. As he did, Sweet Commando came up. And Sweet Commando says, "My tablet!" Just then, Hella enters the room. And then she says, "Hey, has anyone seen a mouse with white fur? Oh, wait, there he is." She took the mouse and walked away. Okay, now we're back in the present. Okay, Melissa says, "You're afraid of mice?" And then Dolan says, "Yeah, back when Gooby and I were living in an apartment, a big family of mice would roam around our kitchen, and it would scare the S out of me." Again, there is swearing, but again, it is censored, so sorry, no swearing on this channel. Okay, and then Melissa says, "And you came to me because why?" Then Dolan replies by saying, "Well, you're smart, and you must know, like, a trick or something." And Melissa says, "I think maybe hypnotizing would work." Yeah, I know, that's pretty crazy. I'm like, what? A bird would... Well, again, this is based off that My Little Pony short, and Starlight hypnotized Twilight, so, yeah. Yeah. And then Dolan says, "Really?" Then Melissa says, "Yes, and I got just a website for that." Yeah, because since they use magic, because I figured since they, I guess since this would take place in modern day, we wouldn't really use, watches anymore, but I guess the internet, I think. I mean, I haven't really seen people, do any of the hypnotic stuff as of lately, but hey. Okay, and then Melissa took out her laptop as Dolan watched her. And then Melissa says, "Okay, now listen carefully. When I snap my wing," because, she's a bird and she doesn't have hands. Okay, "at my wing, you will fall into a deep sleep." And then she snapped her wing and Dolan fell asleep. Okay, now Melissa says, "Now, whenever you see any mice, you will..." And then, but she was interrupted when Nixium came into the room. And then we have Nixium saying, "Hey, Melissa, are you ready to have a fight to the death match with me?" Okay. And then later, Dolan was in the hallway with the tennis racket and chasing Hella with the cage in her hands. And then Dolan says, "Die, mice, die!" And then Hella says, "Get away, stupid Dolan, Daddy!" And then Hellbent says, "Dolan, stop chasing her like a psycho." And then Nixium says, "Wow, Dolan's really going big on Hella in that And then Melissa says, "This is bad." And then Ramona says, "But hey, at least you cured his phobia." And then at the end, Sweet Commando says, "But he still owes me a new tablet." Yeah, and that's pretty much it. That's the end of the story. So that's pretty much it. And well, I do have others, but I'd rather not share them because, well, oh, what do you want? No, I'm not. No. Oh my God. Sorry, HB. Look, I know you're saying I should, but I don't want to review those fan fictions I made of you and my character, you know, having love at first sight. Well, I deleted that one, okay? Yes, I know. I have that one song fic of you singing All You Want to Do from 6 and me being involved. And also, yeah, I'm not even gonna share that, you know, that one where they do the song fic of creepy old guy from Beetlejuice the musical. I'm not doing it. Just get out of here. Ugh. Oh my God. I'm sorry, people. I have no idea what the heck got into him. Anyways, you know what? I'm just gonna go now. Bye.